Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my first Warzone video regarding the must-have loadouts that I've been using and I've been getting a lot of success with. And a couple of things I want to show you, a couple of things I want to tell you about. This is going to be a banger video, guys. So if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, with your grandmas. Please, guys, let me grow my channel. And yeah, I hope I can help you guys in the process. There's going to be a lot of videos coming. So you want to subscribe to stay tuned. Also, if you want to see all my builds absolutely super fresh, okay, I stream on Twitch about every single day, okay. As a matter of fact, while you're watching this, I'm probably live, okay. So come through, say hello, right? You can ask for any of my builds, and you can also even advise me if you want to, and you can help each other in some way, you know what I'm saying? So come in, say hello, enjoy the carnage. Link will be down below in the description. All right, let's get right into this bad boy that is Warzone, okay? So, what are we doing here? I have a bunch of loadouts for you guys. All right, so, first things first, okay? If you're a solo player, you like solos, you like duos, you like the smaller, lesser chaotic, or you don't have a lot of friends, right? I got a loadout perfect for you here, okay? So, first things first, the Kastov 762. Let me just take my face off real quick so you can see the stats. As you can see, the only punishment is to mobility and handling. That is because of all the sights and attachments we have. There is a price you have to pay, but don't worry about that. I will show you what we're gonna do here. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go with the Polarfire S muzzle. Okay, what does this do? Gives us we also tune for recoil smoothness and bullet velocity, right? Absolutely incredible suppressor, this one, right? It goes really good with our barrel, which is the Kastov 584mm barrel, right? We tune it for recoil steadiness and damage range. As you can see, this is just auto boost the bullet velocity, damage range, because as you know, a lot of the fights happen in long range, and you want your gun to be ready for it. Okay. So this is the first two tunings. Okay, and then the sight is kind of preferential, right? Sight's kind of preferential. You can go with whichever one you prefer. I've tried quite a few. Okay, I've tried quite a few. Okay, the only thing is I would recommend you to tune them for aim down sights and so a lot of people are talking about this here, the eye position, right? Close and far. A lot of people have said that it's best to go with far. I don't see much of a difference, but you know what? Go with far. You know what I'm saying? Try it out, okay? Try it out for yourself. Maybe try close, try far, see whatever works for you, okay? But yeah, so sight, definitely personal preference. Because this is a very, like a lot of the times, you're going to play without an SMG, especially if you get a loadout, right? Overkill is really bad, and I'm going to explain to you guys why overkill is bad. I don't think you should use overkill. So what's going to happen is when you get your loadout, your SMG might be like, or your second gun might be a sniper, might be an SMG, whatever floor loot, or you might have a pistol, like in my case, right? And the Basilisks, this is the snake shot ones, so it's basically a close range shotgun. So you don't really have something for close range that is above 10-15 meters, right? So that's why on my AK, I think it's a very good idea to run the hybrid, like a hybrid sight, because then you can change it. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I have a close engagement, I'm prepared for that. Or I have a long engagement and I can prepare for that accordingly, right? You see, it's very nice to have one of those. So definitely try that, right? So find one that is good for you, right? There's quite a couple. There's big options here, right? There's a lot of different options that you like. The other one that I like a lot is the BPZ-40 hybrid. I use it on pretty much everything as well that I can, right? Let me show you this one. It's just slightly longer, like slightly bigger zoom, right? As you can see, and because I like it like this, that it's canted, so it's very quick to switch between. You see, oh, I'm fighting this guy. Oh, his friend's coming in close. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I like this a lot. And we also have the 40-round mag, so that we can engage multiple targets and be ready for whatever situation, right? And sort of. Like, the reason why I would say, like, use this for smaller BRs, like, such as solos and duos, right? Less people. It's just 40-round mag, you know what I'm saying? People run with 3 plates, sometimes it's difficult to, you know, kill them all effectively, you know what I'm saying? But this is 40 bullets, more than enough for 2 people, slow rate of fire gun, so definitely, you know. So try this. Now, there's something I want to talk to you guys about, and this is like, I never thought this is going to be a problem in multiplayer when I was playing it, right? And the issue here is aiming idle stability, okay? I need to show you this, because we're also using bigger magnification scopes, right? Like this hybrid is 5.5, the other one I was using is a 4.3, right? So you gotta understand, my friends, that we have a big problem, right? And that is called aiming idle stability, okay? I'm gonna remove my underbarrel, right? And then we're gonna go into the firing range, and I want you to look at this real quick, okay? Again, not big a problem when you're aiming for the close guy, but okay, look at me aiming at the far guy. I'm not moving my mouse. This is aim idle stability. It is so incredibly shaky. You literally cannot acquire your target. It's ridiculous. Okay? Like, this is really incredibly bad. So not only you're battling your gun's recoil, and I thought this is visual. It's not. This is your whole gun swaying. Okay? So it's not visual recoil. You'll literally not be able to hit anything at range. Okay? Unless you have aiming idle stability. And like, I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. Like, you can feel it, you know what I'm saying? Because especially in multiplayer, it's not a problem because people don't have armor, you know? But now in Warzone, people have plates and they're moving and they're far, you know? So you're gonna be missing a lot of shots. And with this, if you don't have aim idle stability, you're gonna miss so much more. So much more. How do we fix this, you ask? I have the perfect solution for you. It's called the F-Tech Reaper 56, right? So firstly, the F-Tech Reaper 56 by itself gives you aiming idle stability, right? Hipfire accuracy, which is nice, maybe why not, you know? And recoil stabilization, which is also really good. Okay, we lose walking speed and ADS speed, that's the price you have to pay, right? We tune it for even more aim idle stability and then also recoil stabilization, right? And what does that put us? If you look now immediately, right? Look how much better the gun is. It still sways. It still sways, right? But it's nowhere near as bad, right? So now immediately we're just able to reacquire target, we're able to stay on target, you know. It's just so much better, so much easier, right? So I'm telling you, wherever you can, on pretty much every gun that is not a close range gun, the moment you're gonna want to shoot range, you need to deal with this idle aiming stability, right? It's gonna be a big problem for you otherwise. Trust me. And this applies to the short as well. Look, the sway is nowhere near as bad, you see. So we can land those shots and be more consistent and be more on target, you know. So not a problem in multiplayer, but in Warzone, a big problem. Okay. So this is my setup that I run for the AK. Again, I recommend this solo duo setup, right? You can run it in quads. It's not that you can't, you know, but just know that you're gonna run out of bullets and you're gonna have to reload. The reload, luckily, is not as painful, right? It's not nowhere near as bad to when you reload. You know, look. It's not so bad, especially for a tech reload. So you can definitely take this out for quads, 100%. You know, you can do that. But yeah, look, even the full reload is not so bad. So it's definitely a great all-around gun. It's one of my favorite weapons. It was in multiplayer, and now it is here as well. It is an absolutely amazing weapon. Okay, moving on. As I'm gonna give you the whole loadout. Okay, my secondary, I run the Snake Shot Basilisk. It is absolutely amazing. It's basically like a mini shotgun. You two-tap people, okay? This is just, obviously, you can't really kill this guy, but I mean... Okay, so what you do is left click, right click. So I'll call this one the one-tap, right? So you go like this. You click both, right? And you click both again, and the person is dead. If they're close, so you go 1, 2, dead. That is it. Like, obviously, this is very far. Like, ideally, we want that person to be here. Like, literally half the distance. Think of this as a shotgun. This does not have range, right? Like, yes, you can kill this guy eventually, you know, but it's very tough. And you might want to, like, left, right, you know, in this situation. But if the person is close, all you do, you walk up to a guy and you go, and he's dead. That's it. These are amazing snake shots, okay? So the way I've built them, we're using the F-Tech arrow with recoil steadiness tuning as well as damage range. Gotta get as much range as you can, right? We don't care about ADS or aim walking. You cannot ADS with this because it's Akimbo, right? The trigger, we're using the Bryson HDA, which gives you the highest fire rate and the trigger response time. We set it up for sprint to fire speed here as much as you can, as well as recoil smoothness. Again, we don't need aim down sight speed. You cannot aim down sight. Snake shot ammunition, of course. Of course. And the laser I'm using is the second one. So the first laser is if you don't want to show the Basilisk grip laser. It's if you don't want to show the lasers. I use this to push in for super close range. So I don't mind my laser showing. When I pull it out, I know I'm going to be very close to the guy. So he's going to see me, you know. He's going to hear me, definitely. So that's why I run the second one. It gives you faster sprint to fire speed, which is really important. It gives you better hip recoil, better hip recoil control, and better hip fire accuracy. So that's why I run it. I don't care that he sees the lasers. They are very visible. They're the green lasers. So keep that in mind. Like, look at this. It's like they're going to see you from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? But usually, even if they see me, it's sort of okay because they're going to die, you know? All right. So this is my two guns that I use. Then we have honestly, the tactical is up to you. Stuns are very, very powerful if you're going to push. Flashes are very, very powerful as well if you're going to push. Usually what I do is I pop one of those and I go in and a Basilisk, you know. It's absolutely amazing. You know, so you could play around decoy grenades. You could mess around with heartbeat. I find that heartbeat isn't as good though. So I don't like it very much. You can do stim. Honestly, this is preference to you. I like flashes, I like stuns, you know. And then as far as grenades are concerned, Semtex is really good. Draw charge is amazing. If you're pushing people in buildings and stuff like that, you know where they are. You can, you know, throw draw charges to clear them out of buildings. Really, really amazing. So you can do that. Frag grenades, you know, perfectly fine. Whatever you prefer. Again, throwing knives to finish people on the ground. It's entirely up to you how you want to play this, right? Okay, so this is this, and then perk packages. Okay, I'm gonna start by saying that perk packages they're not the best, you know what I'm saying? But you cannot set your own perks, okay? You gotta pick one of those. We have Vanguard, Commando, Spectre, Scout, Sentinel, Warden, Weapon Specialist, and Recon. Weapon Specialist being the only overkill option, literally, okay? Overkill is to have two primary weapons, right? So, the only one, and it's pretty bad. Like, look at this. You get Strong Arm, which throwing equipment further, you don't really care. Spotter, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. And then, of course, Survivor, you get you get revived faster, and they get pinged when they down you. It's not great, right? So, I mean, you want to have Ghost. Let's be honest. You want to have Ghost. Ghost is your absolute best friend, right? So, what I run is Spectre on pretty much every single loadout. You get Double Time and Tracker. Double Time, I mean, it's amazing to run fast, you know. You want to get in and out of stuff quicker, perfectly fine. Tracker, I mean, you track people. A lot of times people are dancing with you around buildings and stuff like that. Trackers has come in very, very clutch for me. So, you know, I would recommend that. Spotter, again, spot enemy equipment, kill streaks, field upgrades. It's really good. You can hack enemy claymores and proximity mines and stuff like that. It's very useful as well. And then, of course, the ultimate perk is Ghost. Undetectable by UAVs, portable radars, and heartbeat sensors. Absolutely incredible, especially for the late game, small circle, or people just calling UAVs, pushing you, stuff like that. It's very extremely useful to be off the map, right? A lot of people rely on that. So definitely Ghost, in my opinion, the best perk that you can have. Definitely run Spectre on your loadouts. That's my personal opinion. The other option is pretty much the only thing, right? Yeah, the only option that you can have with Ghost is Scout, which is then Scavenger to resupply ammo. I mean, you're going to loot people and resupply in any case, right? Strong Arm, throw equipment further, not very useful. Focus, reduce flinch when aiming down sights and extend whole breath duration. Not bad, not bad. If you're a sniper, perhaps go for this one instead, right? But for me, Spectre just feels like the way to go, right? Okay, so this is as far as my solo duo loadout. So there you go. I'm giving you guys a full loadout, but that is how to explain pretty much every single thing will have these. So now I can just tell you guys about the guns, okay? So the way that the system works as well right? If you wanna just buy the gun, it's $5,000 in a buy station. So, but you can only buy your primaries, right? So that's why if I wanna just buy this, then usually the MP5 is my SMG that I'll be buying on the second. If I have another 5K lying around and I don't want to buy UAVs or some other kill streaks, then I buy myself the MP5. Okay, this is my close range weapon. It's very, very good all around. It's such a good all around gun. It has decent range. So I've got right here the X10RR 40 silencer, which gives me bullet velocity, damage range, as well as sound suppression and recoil smoothness. We do pay with a bit of ADS, but right here, I don't really care for recoil smoothness. The gun is very, very stable. So I go here for ADS speed as well as bullet velocity, you know. We don't really need aim idle stability in this situation. But we still get it here, you know. I don't really care about aim walking speed. Although, to be honest with you, aim walking speed is going to end up probably being better because we can then strafe a bit faster, you know, when we're shooting. And ADS speed here, we don't really care about recoil stabilization. Again, the gun has amazing recoil already. And then I'm using the VLK laser 7 milliwatts. So what happens here is we have ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire, like a lot of it, as you can see, right? A lot of it. Now the laser is visible while ADS, but again, it's my close range gun. Most people are gonna know that I'm here. They're gonna hear me, you know. So you know, quick ADS, and I'm using the Lachman TCG10 for recoil control, right? And it's tuned for sprint to fire and ADS. So as you can see, the whole gun is set up to be extremely snappy, extremely fast. Look at this ADS. It's almost instant, right? ADS and burn. Look at this. Even at the longest of ranges, that is 50 meters there. That is obviously, I wouldn't recommend you use your SMG at 50 meters. I feel like you gotta use your main gun at that time. But up close, look at this. You have to jump, you have to move, doesn't matter. So like up to 25 meters, I would say you're good to go, right? 25 meters, you're good to go. Up close, you dominate. You know, again, it's not a vector, but it's such a good all-around gun. Even the hip fire is pretty amazing as well. If you need that, I mean, yeah, please don't hip fire to 25 meters. But you know what I'm saying? Hip fire is good. ADS is good. Fast, snappy. The gun itself, it's got a 50-round mag, so you can spam a lot, right? It's pretty snappy, pretty fast, so it's all around amazing, amazing, amazing weapon. I would recommend you guys try it, definitely, really good. Okay, so this is the second gun I'm showing you. All right, again the same. If you're gonna pull it as a loadout, the same things. Okay, then what do we have here? Now, this is my quad gun, my go-to quads gun. Okay, absolutely amazing weapon. This RPK, it is such a beast. I've been using this since like day 1, day 2 of Warzone. I've gotten wins already with it. It is absolutely incredible. You beam people across the map. It's basically a sniper, but it's an LMG, right? I don't snipe, so this is my absolutely go-to gun. I buy this whenever I can, okay? What are we doing here? We're doing the Polar Fire S suppressor, recoil smoothness, bullet velocity, right? We're doing the F-Tech Ripper once again. I can show you the difference. Let me actually, because it's pretty comical how horrible this gun behaves. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The aim idle stability. You literally cannot even aim at the body. Look at this. It is terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. I am begging you, please use the Ripper, please. Underbarrel, F-Tech Ripper. Again, you can also use the Phase 3 grip. It's pretty decent as well. It's I find that the F-Tech Ripper is just very ever so slightly better, right? F-Tech Ripper, and we go for recoil stabilization and aiming idle stability. I am telling you, you're gonna see now. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look. It's still noticeable. It's still there, but it's way less. Trust me, at the long ranges, it's gonna make such a big difference for you. And look at this. The gun is an absolute laser beam. And what do we have? We have the canted sights for close range. I will show you the 50 meters, even with this sight, absolutely no problem. Like, you just spray this guy down. Like, look at this. Look at this, dude. Absolutely amazing, right? The RPK, I cannot stop praising this gun. It is incredible. Look at this. It destroys people. It destroys people. I'm telling you guys, try this. My absolute favorite gun. Okay, so again, we're using the BPZ40 hybrid. It is a bigger sight. It's 5.5 magnification. We still keep the very small sniper glint, right? We have it for far and ADS speed. The next thing we're running here is the Demo X2 grip for recoil control, with ADS speed, and then we also have more aiming idle stability. I'm telling you, it's absolutely horrible on LMGs, that the aiming idle stability. So I mean, as you could see for yourself. So I'm running as much of it as I possibly can. Yes, sprint to fire speed, but I mean, you're not really. This is not a gun that you use to sprint to fire. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be chilling with this thing. You know, it's your long range weapon. When you pull it out, it's to beam somebody very far away. You're not sprinting. You know, so just keep that in mind. Okay. And yeah, ADS speed is really horrible. I'm telling you guys, we have a big problem with ADS speed, so that's why I went with it here. Then we have the high velocity bullets, okay, to make this gun even better at range. I am telling you, it's disgusting. We make a damage range as well as bullet velocity, right? Just to make this bullets travel as fast as possible, right? FTech Ripper already explained to you guys: recoil stabilization, aiming idle stability, polar fire S, recoil smoothness, and bullet velocity. Okay, I am telling you, this gun, do not sleep on it, guys. It is ridiculous. Like, yes, it's very slow, very sluggish. We ADS for like 10 minutes, you know. Look at this. It is a pain, I know. But once you ADS, you kill everybody. You can kill a whole team with one clip, no problems. Okay? Alright. So this is my, like I said, right now, favorite gun. Big recommendation. Okay? Same thing. I use the Basilisk as my secondary Akimbo. Flash grenade, Semtex, and then of course the Spectre, like I mentioned to you guys before. Okay. Next up, another weapon that is really good. Not as good as the RPK, but it's absolutely amazing, and it's the Scar Edge, right? We're using the Harbinger D20 muzzle right here, recoil smoothness, bullet velocity, the Tundra Pro barrel, damage range, recoil steadiness. We have the FTech Ripper once again for that stabilization. I'm telling you, aiming idle stability as well as recoil stabilization. 60 round mag. This is the best thing about this gun. You have a big mag. It's basically like a little LMG. You can use this in trios, in quads as well. You can down people like crazy, right? Once again, I'm using the BPZ40 hybrid, far ADS speed, and let me show you. Let me show you this beauty. It does have recoil though. Look at this, very fast reload, which is amazing. It does have recoil, so you gotta understand, it does kick quite a bit more. Up close, it's also incredible. Look at this. So this is a weapon that does not struggle, even at range. But you gotta understand, it has more recoil, so it's harder to use. It's definitely faster and snappier than the RPK. But you know, try it out for yourself. It's really good, very powerful. You down people like crazy. Just recently I had a triple kill with this. It is absolutely amazing weapon. It is really good. But you gotta know, when you shoot that bad boy, you gotta pull down. You gotta pull down. It has very serious recoil. If you find that you're struggling with the recoil and you're having like the biggest issues and you cannot use it, right? Take off the suppressor, right? And go for something like a RF crown, horizontal, vertical, or even a castle comp, right? Will do just fine as well. Yeah, try a castle comp here, right? Tune that to stabilization, gun control, right? And try that. It will make your life a lot easier over the ranges, right? A lot easier. It does kick a bit to the side as well. Unfortunately, it is a very heavy gun. So you could also, if you don't want to do comp, you can do RF crown as well. RF crown is amazing, right? I use the RF crown a lot, even in multiplayer. So there you go. Yeah, this feels really good. This feels really good. So if you're struggling with that recoil. If you're struggling with a recoil, right? Yeah, definitely put that crown in, tune it, you're good to go, right? Amazing gun. Definitely one of the best. Give it a try, okay? Alright, so this is my one overkill loadout that I have. I don't snipe, guys. I don't snipe. So, this is it. I have the AK-74U. And it's basically the closest I'm gonna go to a sniper, okay? I don't snipe, so this is what I do, okay? This is just to illustrate the overkill. It's just no good, guys. Unfortunately, like I said, I wouldn't recommend, right? But if you really want to, and you absolutely want to have two guns, there you go. Let me show you how I run this. RF crown on the 74. This is like a sniper support, right? You can run this with a sniper as well. I absolutely recommend this for sniper support. It's so good. It is so good. Running the RF crown 50, recoil stabilization, gun control, short tech 330mm, recoil steadiness and damage range. We have the FSS OLE V laser. This is the best laser in my opinion in the game. ADS speed, aiming stability, sprint to fire, a lot of bonuses, right? It is visible only in ADS, right? But I mean, again, you might be playing this close range, so just so you know. 45 round max, so you can kill a lot of people, if you're playing solos and duos, you can definitely just go 30 mag. It will be perfectly fine, even faster than, So if you're playing quads, go 45. If you're playing solo, duo, trio, even... No, I think solo, duo, go 30 mag. Trio, quads, go for 45, right? True tech grip right here for ADS and sprint to fire again. We go sprint to fire fully here, as well as ADS speed. And this bad boy is just... Look how fast it is. It's so snappy. It's so quick. It's just amazing. Look at this. Even up to 50 meters. Having no problems. It's an AR, but it behaves like an SMG, but it has more range. It is just incredible. And then this is our secondary gun, or our longer range gun. It absolutely slaps, by the way. It's really good, the EBR. It's a marksman rifle, right? Look at this. It will be about 4 shots to kill somebody. At any range, it's ridiculous. It's so good. It's so good. So what I did is I made it to be spammable, right? If this guy close, look at this. It's very good. I like it a lot, okay? We're having the same issue with the idle stability as the other weapons. But look at this. Low recoil, spam, very good. It's super slapped on. It's super good, okay? How do we have it? We have the Tempest GH50. Now, you can, if you want to make it less spammable, you can put a suppressor on, be even more quiet, right? But I went with the recoil stabilization, gun control on this one. No suppressor. We go full guns blazing, right? Boremaster barrel, damage range, and recoil steadiness. Once again, my favorite BPZ 40 hybrid, 5.5 magnification, dual optics, ADS speed, and far. Okay. We also have the 20 round mag for quads. If you're playing solo duo, you can drop this. You can do like just the normal mag, or you can do 15 round mag as well. Up to you really. And then you can free up. You can play a laser if you want to ADS faster, depending on how you want to play, right? You can do rear grip here for more recoil control. That will actually be pretty good as well. But it's a pretty decent, pretty tame gun with these attachments. Once again, we have the F-Tech Ripper for stabilization, aiming, idle stability. I explained to you guys why about this already. Okay, so this is the EBR. Amazing. And because I will never ever run with Overkill, I made this just to illustrate how bad the Overkill Weapon Specialist perk package is. So that's why if I want to buy them, I'll just have them separate like this and like this, right? And I can just buy them. Right here, I just have a slightly different, very slightly different setup. I decided to go for the Harbinger D20 instead of the RF Crown. You can do that for yourself if you like suppressor or not, The Harbinger D20 is amazing, of course. Look, it behaves exactly the same way, right? Very snappy gun. We have slightly more range and we suppress. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I cannot recommend this more. As even if you're playing a sniper, pick this up as your sniper support. You will not regret it, guys. It is so good. It's an SMG. with more range, right? It has very decent eyesight, so you don't have to have a sight on, you know. It's amazing. It's very snappy. You can jump around corners, slide. It's very good. Very, very good. Again, quads, 45 mag, solo duo, go no mag, 30 bullets is perfectly fine. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. For now, I'm gonna have way more. The game is still pretty new. We are discovering new things all the time. New guns are popping up, new ideas. I tried a bunch of them, and I'm gonna keep trying more. I'm gonna get back to you guys with the best finds that I have. On the next video, I'm gonna give you more SMGs as well, because I only gave you like one SMG right here, the MP5, but it's just so good. Another honorable mentions, I would say, of Vesnev. Vesnev, very good. I don't think the Vesnev is as good as the MP5, but they're very close. They're very, very, very close. So Vesnev, amazing. The SMG, as well as the Vector, the Fennec, is absolutely incredible. It's a nuke weapon up close. You're pushing people with a Fennec, very forgiving, very fast, very incredible. Like, trust me, I'll give you a Fennec loadout next time around. Okay, this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of my loadouts and my classes that I use in Warzone right now. I've had great success. We got already quite a couple of wins. Really good. Really, really good, guys. If you liked the video, please guys, like, subscribe, help me grow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, come check me out on Twitch. Yes, thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace.